Hello, everyone. This is Erica with Aurora Heart Healing. And today I am here. I feel like it's been forever since I sent you or since I've made a video, and it has been. It's been a few weeks. And life through that time has been a roller coaster, to say the least. There's been ups, there's been downs, there's been also incredible blessings, support. I went to vacation for a week in Hawaii. That was the most life-changing and transformative vacation that I've ever been on. I meditated almost every single day. And well, I meditated every day. I healed mother wounds, father wounds. I healed wounds that were within me that I did not even understand how much they had been affecting me and who I am as a human being, as a person, how I was not valuing who I am due to those wounds. And I came back with a new sense of love for myself, a deeper sense of authenticity, a stronger resolve to not take other people's actions as a reflection of my own, because it's not. And today I just feel that I want to share my experiences with you. Before I left, one of my clients wrote me this really beautiful message. And I'm gonna slaughter this. This is a Japanese word. It's kintsugi. And it's a type of seeing the beauty in what's broken. And his message was shows kintsugi shows us that in time we can heal from our wounds, embrace our imperfections, and become stronger. It reminds us that no matter our difficulties, we can find a way to reframe and find meaning in life. As I read that, um, just a few days ago, my computer broke and I was feeling really down. I was questioning myself. I was questioning what I'm doing. I was questioning a lot. And someone heard my strife about my computer and they bought me a whole new one. Hard for me to say that without crying because I felt so down in that moment. And I was deeply blessed by someone that loves me, that cares about me, that sees who I am and what I'm doing, and doesn't see an imperfect person, sees someone that is trying their best in every moment and every day, and wanted to contribute to what I have to offer in the world. She even said, we got to make sure it's got a camera for your videos. And that deeply, profoundly touched me because this person sees value in what I do. And not only do they see value in what I do, but they helped me gain a newfound respect and love for what I have to offer, for what I have to give. Oh, right, guys? It's okay to cry in front of others. The thing that I have taken from the last few weeks is if we strive to be perfect, then we miss out on all of the beauty that's around us. Thinking that life is perfect, we might not see the beauty in the cracks. I might not be perfect, but I'm beautiful inside and out. In Hawaii, while I was there, I was shocked to see how many different synchronicities had happened, how many things had shown me that I was in the right place at the right time, that everything that I was going through wasn't just to harm me, wasn't to break me, wasn't to hurt me, that a lot of what has happened is to teach me how to be more me, how to love who I am, how to set boundaries with people that aren't reciprocating what I have to offer. And it might be hard to reciprocate what I have to offer because it's very high in vibration. And that's okay. Everyone's on their own journey. Everyone is on their own path. And each person's path is beautiful in their own way. And I honor and respect everyone's path because we're all here just trying to do the best we can with what we've got. And this is a reminder that you are perfect the way you are. You are perfectly imperfect. Embrace your imperfections. If we want to go back to the kintsugi, with time we can all heal from all wounds, every wound that has happened in our life, and we can sit with it. We can learn to respect who we are on a deeper level when we learn how to sit with our pain, understand our pain, not distract from it, not run from it. Because when we try to run from it, we're actually hurting other people more. We're hurting ourselves. We're rejecting who we are. And therefore, no one will really be close enough to know the genuine person that's inside. Becoming stronger. It reminds us that no matter our life's difficulties, we can find a way to reframe it and find meaning in life. When I think about that, I think of the last 3 months and I think of how many things I've reframed and thought through again and again. And instead of blaming, taking responsibility, instead of thinking it was all my fault, thinking how I made things better, instead of worrying about what other people think about me, deepening my connection with what I think about me, who I think I am, and who I know that I am. What is it that has happened in your life that you're maybe trying to avoid? Maybe it's something that hurt you so deeply that maybe you don't want to be vulnerable. Maybe you find it hard to be alone. Maybe you don't want to do some of the things that you know you should. Yesterday, a friend of mine was showing some concerns and I brushed it off. I was like, oh, it's not a big deal. And this morning, the signs that she was right were clear as day. And I humbled myself. I said, you were right. I was incorrect. And I followed her advice. And with that, I think that it created more connection, more community, more understanding, more respect, because I'm not too proud to say, hey, I messed up. We all mess up. We all live these lives that we really don't know what it's going to look like when it ends. But if we know that we're just doing the best we can, that we're not allowing our wounds to drive what we're doing, that we're not hurting others in the process, what more could we ask for? That's the beauty of life. We get to learn from each other. We get to grow with and from each other. In Hawaii, I had one really tough day. It was an all-day hiking day. We went from place to place, hiking and exploring and seeing nature and just having the most beautiful experience. Every place I went, I was crying and I was feeling like I was losing faith. And I looked up healers in the area. And while my girls went and got ready at the hotel room and showered, I went and I visited this place. I got to the door and I knocked, and no one was there. And the door was closed and said, "Not in today." And I sunk. I fell to the chair and I just cried more. And I thought to myself, the one thing that I want right now is the one thing that I can't have, that I'm not getting. And on the board, it said, "Please text or call if you need me." So I did. I decided I'm not going to take no for an answer right now. No, no, I am going to get to something. I'm going to get to the bottom of something. So as I reached out and I talked to her, she called me and she said, "What's going on?" I said, "I really felt called to see you." And she said, "You felt called to see me." And I said, "Yeah, but you're not here today. And I'm having a really hard time. And I'm from out of town. And I just really wanted to meet with someone to help me through it." And she told me a really beautiful message that just so happened to have been sent to me by one friend. And I had seen that morning before she'd even sent me it. And it talked about our fruit. And it was, "You are like a tree. And you, as a tree, you bear fruit. And the fruit that you bear is for others to take, because us as a tree, we don't eat the fruit." And with that message, when she told me it, I was a little frustrated. I was like, well, then that means that people are just eating off my fruit and I'm not getting things back. When I came back into town, I told my friend about that message, and she brought it to a deeper perspective. She said, "Yeah, but you're rooted. You are deeply rooted, and you get your sustenance from the direct source, from above, from the sky, light, and from the ground. The roots, your roots, you drink from there." And with that, my frustration was gone. She had reframed it. She had helped me reframe that whole message. And it wasn't that people are taking from me, it is that I have enough to give of what I want to give. And I am fully sustained by divinity. If I wasn't, then I wouldn't have got the amazing gentleman in Hawaii that gave me a bunch of drink tickets, even though I don't drink often. It was the person that I spoke to, and he gave us 50% off of our trolley ride to learn about history. It was a friend giving me this amazing donation, this amazing gift to say, "Here, continue to spread your message because it is important and it is needed." It is a friend giving me a jacket after my jacket was stolen because my car was broken into. It's the little things. It is all of the things that we can heal from and we can embrace it. Because getting my car broken into and my window shattered, it was heartbreaking. But I also thought to myself, they stole my clothes. I hope that those people were warm for that night. My car provided warmth for them. My jacket will continue to provide warmth for them. Yes, there is absolutely a better way to do that. But if that's the case at that moment in time, then you probably needed it so much more than I did. So today, my challenge for all of you is, what are the cracks? What are the wounds? What are the pains? Sit with them. They are parts of ourselves that are crying out to just be loved and held and acknowledged. My moments of lack of faith were loved to whole by my vulnerability in sharing what pains I was going through. And that is a gift that no one can ever take. So today, look at your cracks, my friends. Embrace them, love them, sit with them. They deserve to be held. They deserve to be loved. They deserve to be nurtured. They don't deserve to be pushed to the side and said, I can't deal with that. I have mixed feelings about that, so I don't know if I'm going to deal with it or not. No, deal with it. Because life gets a whole lot easier when you deal with what is in front of you. Because if you don't, then you will hurt other people that go along in your way. It's just the way it is. The people that were homeless that broke into my car, they're hurting because they're cold. So instead of, how can I face this? What can I do? Maybe I can go somewhere and get help, be vulnerable. Instead, they said, I am going to hurt someone else to receive what I need. And it's sad, but hopefully we are evolving into a new world where we can face our feels, we can face our cracks, our imperfections, and we can love them to wholeness, because we can heal if we heal together. I love you all. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving. I know I will. My kids are jonesing for my macaroni and cheese. Thank you all. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Be blessed. Know that you are loved. And for all my healers out there, Mother Gaia, Father Sky has us.